I'm Coach Todd, head coach at Ironman How are you doing today? I'm doing really good. I'm on my way to do my last bike test before Ironman. And it's pretty exciting. This is, for me, it's the most important workout that I'm going to do this week. You might say, well, why? Who cares? Well, for me, when I'm racing in Ironman and all my athletes that are using a power meter, this is the test that you want to do so that you can reset your target zones for your race. And what we're going to do today is a very basic test. I like to do a 30-minute threshold test, or FTP, functional threshold power test. And it's pretty simple. What we're going to do is what I'm going to do is 10-15-minute easy warm-up, and then 30 minutes as hard as I can go for 30 minutes. And it's pretty neat. So you put your head down, arrow position, away you go, 30 minutes. Now I'm driving right now to a place that I love to ride, St. Critis, and it's relatively flat, slightly up. But for today it's going to be good. The weather looks okay. The only problem I can see is there's a lot of smoke. There's some major forest fires happening in the area, and so some of the smoke is coming here. And so we'll see how that affects the test. I'm hoping it's not going to be an issue at all. But that's where we're going today. We're doing a threshold test, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I'm at my test site. I've got the bike is all ready. I have water on board. I have shot blocks, salt, heart rate monitor, power meter, and myself. I'm ready to go. So the first thing I'm going to do is a 15-minute warm-up. Pretty easy. Adding a little bit of speed burst throughout, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 2 times through, and then I'm going to come back to the spot, and then I'm going to start the test. See you in a bit. Okay, back to my warm-up. Went pretty good. It's a little bit windy out, but not too bad. The smoke doesn't seem too bad. So we're going to go ahead with the test. Now my warm-up was pretty short. I did like 12 minutes. If you want to, you can extend your warm-up to 20 or 30 minutes to get really warmed up. But for today, I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to start the test like in 2 minutes. I'm pretty excited to see how it goes. All right, I'll check back in with you after the test. Wish me luck. See ya. Okay, I just finished the test, and I just had to look at the results and see how I did. So the most important number I was looking at for today was not speed. I did not care how fast I was going at all. And on my bike computer there, I didn't even have speed, so that's good. All I was looking at was power, time to see when the test was over, and heart rate. So my power is really important, so that if I can get this number, then I can use that to help determine my race targets for Ironman coming up. And I was able to average 253 watts for 30 minutes, which was, for me, I'm pretty happy with that. So I'll be able to use, and look, if you're doing Ironman like I am and you do this test, you go, okay, so now Todd, what does that number tell me? So if I'm gonna have a range of power to hold, basically what you do is you take, you're gonna be able to hold somewhere between 70% and probably 80. If you're a really good cyclist and a strong runner, you could go to 0.8. but only do that if you're a good runner and a solid cyclist. If not, back it off and get a range from, go 0.7. So for me, my number was what, 253. So if I go 253 times 0.7, and that gives me a number. That would be a low end. And then if I go 253 times 0.78, so 78%, that will give me my upper limit. So when I'm racing the Ironman, I want to stay between those two numbers. So not below and not above. And if you can do a really good job of pacing, you'll stay right there all day long. And you know what's great? It's when you get off the bike, you're going to feel like, I'm ready. I'm ready to run instead of going, oh gosh, I think I went too hard. And that is the beauty of having a power meter. Now, I get many of you do not have a power meter, and that's okay, but you can do the same thing with your heart rate. My heart rate, I believe, was, for the test, 167. So I would do the same calculations, go 0.7 times 0.7 times 167 gives you my lower limit, and then I go 0.78 times my heart rate, which is 167, and that will give me my upper limit. Now you're going to have to forgive me if you're watching this video and my math was wrong, because I just finished a hard test. I'm tired, I'm tired. But hey, I might even show you how to do this on Training Peaks when I get back, if I feel like I've got the energy. If I get a couple of good cups of coffee in me, there's a chance. All right, hey, thanks for watching this video. If you're racing this weekend, well, good luck. If you're racing next weekend, good luck. If you're racing this summer, you know it. Good luck. All right, this is Coach Todd saying happy training. See ya.